Hi everyone, welcome to week 3 of Timeless Memories, a YouTube vintage hop, or a vintage YouTube hop. I don't know. Anyway, it's a vintage hop called Timeless Memories. Our hop is hosted by Elemental Designs, who is Carmen, and Crafting with Isabel Bori, who is Isabel, previously Boriqua's Crafting 100, or Boriqua Crafting. Anyway, this week we had the option of doing either a 12 by 12 layout, like a scrapbook layout, vintage of course, or a fan, and it had to be bigger than 6 inches. I thought about doing a layout. I've never done a scrapbook layout, but my father's birthday would have been November 30th. He's been gone since since 2007. He was 79 when he passed away, but his birthday would have been this past Friday if he had been still living. So I was thinking a lot about him, and I have some old photos, but I don't know. If I did that, I wouldn't be able to give it away because I'd have to keep it, and I don't really want to start a scrapbook album right now. So I did a fan, and I started off again with the preserved paper. Sorry, it's falling apart. Everything's falling apart. My house is falling apart. Anyway, it's this, and I have a new setup and I can't get anything in. It's called Preserved Paper by DCWV, and I know that's upside down, but I can't help it. Because the cover's coming. Actually, you know what? I'll just take the cover off because it's coming off. This is it, Preserved Paper. And I actually used this piece of paper here. I don't know if you can see it. It's sort of a peachy pink with gold on it. So, and I wanted to use this paper for one of the reasons. I have 2 paper pads that are sort of vintagey looking, but the other one is single-sided, and this one is double, and I wanted both sides of the fan to be nice. And then I had this bag of trims. I think this was from Donna Dreams Times 3. I'm not sure, but I have this that I used, and I have a sort of a peachy color lace, and I have this thin lace, which I actually just used at the very bottom to wrap around the fan. And I had a gold applique that came out of there, and then I had some pearls. Now these are not vintage, but I did use some of these, and I guess that's most of it. So let me just start. Let me show you what I did. Here we go. Isn't it pretty? I think it's gorgeous. I have made a fan once before. Lisa Goss, Happy Crafter Lisa Goss, had done I think it was a challenge. It was like a year or 2 ago. Anyway, and that was the first time I'd ever made a fan, and I haven't made one since then. But I actually like to make rosettes. Some people don't, but I don't mind it at all. And so here is the long trim. But here's the piece of peach, and I wrapped that all the way around because I wanted it to look nice on the back, not like, you know, super decorated or anything, but at least nice also on the back. So I did the peachy trim first, then I put this one down, then I put the pearls down, which I had a little trouble getting straight. And then I found in my stash, which might have also come from Donna because it was in this bag or tray of goodies. Either there, or it might have come from Sharon Sherry, who had gifted me some things. It might have been from her, actually. I don't know. And then this gold butterfly is actually from Sizzix Framelits. And I cut it out of Miri gold paper that I had gotten from, oh goodness, I always want to say hot off the press, paperwishes.com. And then these blings actually were in a Michael's container that looked like this. Most of them are like, I thought they were like gold gemstone, but they're sort of cloudy looking. So then I found these, which actually are gold on the back too. They're like plastic or metal coated plastic or something. So I put them on each of the circles except for where this is. I went across. Then here's the gold applique that was in that baggie also. And then I fussy cut, I don't know if you can tell, but there's the gold on here has butterflies on the paper and swirls. So I fussy cut out a butterfly. And I put 3 little gold beads on from this that I got at Joann's, I believe. Just says metallic gold pearl. And this was out of the stuff from Donna Dreams ×3, I'm pretty sure. And then down here I had wrapped around that thin lace first around the bottom. Well, first of all, I glued with like Aleene's Turbo Tacky Glue from the back. I glued these together. This is a piece of 10-inch long by 12-inch wide. From the 12 by 12, I just cut a 2-inch strip off the bottom because I figured I needed about 2 inches for this part. So the fan, let's see, from the ruffles to the bottom is like 10.5 inches. Yeah, so this adds another like ½ inch, a little more than that. It might be 10 3/4, plus then the dangles here. Anyway, I took that thinner trim, wrapped it around after I glued the pieces together, and then I did the peachy color, which went perfectly with this paper, I thought, and I just had enough for that and to wrap around down here, and that finished it. And then I put this part of this trim down around the bottom as well to give it some dangles. So that is my vintage fan piece. I really like it. I hope you do. And let's see, I think this week for the giveaway, instead of, I'm going to have trouble giving this one away, guys, but I will. I'll give it away. If anybody's interested in it, instead of saying I love vintage this week, I would like you to say, who took the heat? And use that in a sentence somewhere. So week 3, you're going to say, who took the heat? Because up here we went kind of from summer to winter, and it's really damp and rainy winter, and then now we're calling for, we've already had snow once in southeastern PA, and they're expecting it again, I think, next weekend. So, yeah, it's a little early. December, sometimes we get it, but not usually. January, February, March is usually when we get our snow. So it's a little bit early this year. Anyway, who took the heat? And also, just a nice comment if you could, please. And a thumbs up if you wouldn't mind. If you're interested in this. And like I said, to win any of my items, you have to make sure that you've commented on all the weeks. So far, there's 3. So the last 3 Sundays. And then if you want the item for the weeks 1 and 2, on those you had to say, I love vintage. On this one, you're going to say, who took the heat? And that could be interpreted several different ways, but I'm talking about temperature, but you can do it however you want. All right, guys, I hope you like my fan. I think it's beautiful. Like I said, I'm going to have trouble giving it away, but I will. I'll give it to someone that would appreciate it. Okay? All right, guys, have a wonderful Sunday, and I hope your week is great. And I'm not sure when I'll be back. Probably, I really am aiming for a Tuesday night live at 7 p.m. Eastern. So hopefully. Okay, talk to you soon.